our first story time, and it's spooky. I'm just kidding.
I'm tired.
Hey guys.
I didn't get my daily nap.
It's okay.
So we're gonna do story time?
Here we go. You can start it off.
I forget. And so we're gonna start now. I'm gonna tell you a story about I almost died.
Oh yeah, I can remember the first part. We were like driving down, it's 85, and at nighttime, like we usually are driving down it, and it's like fucking 11:30. And so we're driving down, there's nobody on the road. And then I went and passed this like big 18-wheeler. I passed him, and then we got like not far ahead of him, and he turned his brights on.
Side note, we had our brights on the whole time. Because that's how we drive, because we're blind and we can't see at night, so it's fine.
Side note. So I passed him, and he turned his brights on, and I was like, why is he doing that? And he's like flicking all these lights on and off and on and off, and like flashing his brights at us. So it's like, Sasha, maybe something's wrong with the car, and he can see it, but we can't.
So, me being Sasha, I stuck my entire body out of the car window, and I was like screaming at this truck driver, and I had no idea what's going on. I was like, what's going on? What? What do you want?
So then at that point, he gets behind us and is like getting really close to us, like almost hit, like to the point of hitting us. And so I'm like, okay, Sasha, fuck this. So I speed up, and the truck speeds up and gets next to us. And Sasha's like out the window, not out the window, but like.
No. I was out the window, my entire body, waist up, out the window.
She was like, no, but he was next to us.
Oh,
and you were like, what? Like, what is the problem? And he starts to, I'm not even fucking kidding. He gets in our lane, like he does this. Like, so we're driving, and he gets like this far ahead of us, and he starts to get in our lane. I was driving on the side of the road because this guy.
I screamed so loud.
Because this guy was running us off the road. And I was like, okay, so he like sped up, and like we left him alone. And we got back on the road. I was like, fuck this, I'm calling the police. So we called the police, and they're like, where are you? Like, we don't know what's going on. I don't know how to be a police officer. So nobody ever came. That's another thing.
Yeah.
So no one ever came.
This was, keep going. I just thought of something.
So then we're like still like driving down the highway, and then we meet up with him again because like I was like, Sasha, watch this. So this is where we like any normal person would be like,
all right,
let's let him go. But no, me and Sasha are like, let's fucking get it. So we like sped up, and we found him again, and we got behind him, and we turned the brights on.
Yeah, no, we were near him. We put our brights on, and we were like beside him, and he slams on brakes. We slowed down. First, we slowed down so we could get beside him so we could figure out what was going on, what's happening, why he was losing his mind. So we got beside him, and he literally, we were like going, and he was like, Skrrr! And just like slams on brakes in the middle of the highway.
And I was right so loud. And then he had this little laser pointer, but he was like shining it into the car. It was probably a gun.
Yeah, he was like shining this like light. We were like, I was like turned around looking out the back window because he was behind us at this point. He had this little light, and he was pointing it at us, and he wouldn't leave us alone. So then Mandy got the number on the truck.
Oh yeah. No. Was that yet? Because remember we lost. Oh yeah.
Oh,
we were on the phone with the police, and this was after we saw this was after he like skirt. So I like called the police back, and I was like, where the fuck are you people? Like, why aren't you doing your job? And then they were like, we're coming. We just can't find you. And then I was like, okay. So he gets off. And we're like, okay, well, you guys just fucked up. And he got off the exit. And they're like, okay, thanks, bye.
Okay, so this is where, again, any normal person would be like, all right, he's gone. Let's just go. But you know.
Mandy and Sasha, we were like, all right, you know what? We're going to pull off on the side of the road.
We're going to find him.
We going to find you.
We going to find you. We going to find you so you can run and tell that. Run and tell that. Run and tell that. Homeboy. Homeboy. Anyways.
So we like pulled over on the side of the road. There was nobody there. So we were like, all right, fuck this. So we pulled over on the side of the road. And we're waiting. And there's like a couple trucks come by. And we're like, that's him. And it wasn't him. But then we see this truck. Bright ass lights zooming down the highway. I was like, Sasha, it's fucking him. Let's get it. So like we wait till he passed, and then we were like, bam, and we were following him. And I got the number like on the truck, and I was like, how are you driving? How is my driving? And I was like, fucking terrible. So I'm gonna call. So I called, And this guy was from Quebec.
Quebec, Canada, if you didn't know.
And if you're not
aware of their language,
they don't speak English. So I'm on the phone with some guy who doesn't speak English, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with your driver? What is going on? He's like, how do the French people...
I don't know. He was speaking French.
He was speaking French. And so... So then there's this point in the highway where I-95 and 85 meet up, and you like merge from 85 to 95. And we're like, all right, we're going to follow this guy. So we're following, I don't know where he's going, but I'm telling you, we followed him about like...
Past my house where we were going.
An hour past our house.
We were gone.
We're like, fuck this, we have nothing better to do. We're going to follow this guy. So we're like...
It was 2 o'clock in the morning at this point.
We were definitely like tempting him because we were like getting behind him. And Sasha was like, me to get next to him, like get up to the window so I can see his face. And she was like, it's a little man. Like he was...
He was little. He was tiny.
He was little, but he had a gun. That's what
he did. Oh, yeah.
But yeah, that was a really shitty story time.
What was our first one? Give it to me.
Yeah, I mean, we're explaining things.
Yeah, so that's how we almost died on the highway.
Yeah, and the police don't know how to be police people. Yeah. But if you like the story time, just like let us know down in the comments or like tweet to us. Like all of our stuff's gonna be in our video that you're gonna see in like 2 seconds. So yeah, just let us know if you like the story times because I could probably think
we
of
got a lot of
bit pulled together.
We got a lot of stories we can tell.
We got some stories. So if you guys want to hear some juicy stories, let us know.